A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and on this week's edition we're going to be covering the usual Gloucester Park race meeting that takes place in Western Australia on the 13th of September. As always, it's an absolute pleasure to be joined on the line by trainer driver Aldo Cordapasi to give us his insight on the race meeting, and he does provide us with some valuable selections as well as in-depth previews, and the best bets, the strike rates have been very high recently. Good day, Aldo. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks, Devon. Yourself, I hope you're all well.
Yeah, everything's going really well on this side. Everything good back in Perth in terms of the weather and that?
Beautiful, lovely 27 degrees today. Sun's out, spring, typical nice spring weather.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm just thinking the pictures must be absolutely magnificent there on the farm. I remember those good days.
Yeah, no, it's starting to warm up, and lovely summer's not far away, so looking forward to it.
That's beautiful stuff. Let's get straight into the action. Aldo has got a jackpot lined up for us that obviously kicks off in race number 5. And of course, we've got the best bet that's coming up a bit later, but we'll touch on that a little bit later. But let's start with the first leg of the jackpot. That slide's going to come up on screen. Aldo has gone with the numbers 2, 1, and 7. First selection here, Aldo, talks up a storm.
Yeah, look, I think this horse has got the speed to burn across to the front. If Sangro Real wants to kick up and hold up, then Kyle's got the option of dropping him behind him. And he can sit kick just as strong. But I think it's a race between the two of them, the 1 and the 2.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. Number 2. Apologies there, Aldo. There you heard it from Aldo. He really likes number 2, Talks Up a Storm, and that comes from Barrier Gate 2 and could possibly get to the front. The 3 selections there, numbers 2, 1, and 7. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, we've got numbers 1, 3, and 7. We'll start with number 1, Otis, for Dylan Edgerton Green.
Yeah, look, this is a really nice horse. Comes out of the stands and back into the mobile. I'm not sure if he's got the gate speed to hold up, but Armour X Factor and Hampton Banner will be coming off the arm pretty quick. But I think he's just a horse that could win this race off a soft trip. And Mickey's Jet's done nothing wrong going forward. So it could be a horse getting home late. Might be bringing a bit of value into this race.
Well, numbers 1, 3, and 7, and definitely the value lies with number 3. That is Armour X Factor for Colin Brown and Madison Brown in the driver's seat. The current anti-post betting is around about $7.50. Of course, that's anti-post betting from Down Under, and we will give you the updated betting on the South African tote. But Aldo has certainly been finding the value for us when it comes to these jackpots. Moving on to the penultimate leg, the second the second last leg, we've gone with numbers 2, 6, and 10.
This is a difficult race. I think Montana Glory's got the ability at the barrier, Jordan. I think she'll find her way to the front. Savrana's got explosive gate speed and could just fire off the arm early. And if she finds the front, it could change the complexion of the race pretty quickly. And Sister Sherry's going very well without winning and just getting soft trip and could be filling the trifecta placings from that draw. But I think Montana Glory's got the ability in the class above them.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. He really likes number 2, Montana Glory, but you did hear that number 6, Sovrana, has plenty of gate speed and could come out the gates humming, and he has backed that up with number 10, Sister Sherry, who's been running into the placings, and that could be some really good value for the trifectas and quartets, because that's trading at around about $14 currently. That's the anti-post market from Down Under. So 2, 6, and 10. Moving on to race number 8, which is is the last leg of the jackpot. We've gone with numbers 7, 4 and 8. This horse, number 7, Prince of Pain, has been in top form, Aldo.
Yeah, just sort of gone with the class runners of this race. Prince of Pain, I think, is a really classy horse going forward. I think he should just have too much ability for the rest of these. It's only an age race, a 3-year-old race. He's got the runs on the board. He's got a bit more race experience than some of his rivals to his inside.
There could be plenty of value there about number 7, Prince of Pain, because that's currently trading at around about $9 in the anti-post market, and we're going to be throwing this into everything. And this could be a nice race to catch that quartet. Of course, Aldo has backed it up with the number 4, that is Alta Tribute, as well as number 8, I'm Lightning Banner. So just recapping those numbers once again for you, it's going to come up on screen. Numbers 2, 1, 7 in the first leg, followed by numbers 1, 3 and 7, by numbers 2, 6, 10, by numbers 7, 4 and 8, and that's going to cost you 81 Rand. Aldo, the best bet in race number 7, that is number 2, Montana Glory. That last win was ultra impressive.
Yeah, and this race isn't any stronger. The only thorn in her side could be Savrana sapping her at the start, but even that, I think she's going to have the ability to overcome that if that happens. But she's a very classy mare moving forward. I think this looks like a good race for her.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo, the best bet in race number 7, number 2, Montana Glory, and we certainly enjoyed that last win, and I'm sure the punters did too, because Aldo made that his best bet the last time that this individual ran, and she did it in fine style, and we're expecting the exact same. Aldo, always a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for your time and input.
My pleasure.
Thanks to Aldo Kodapasi for providing us with his selections and previews for the race meeting that takes place on the 13th of September at Gloucester Park. Get involved in those jackpots as well as those quartets, because they're paying exceptionally well. And if you watch the show, you would have seen that we provided you with plenty of value. So hopefully things go according to plan. And if you're playing this jackpot come this Friday, good luck to you.